Be in a relationship with yourself, honey. You trying to be in a relationship, but you ain't got no morals for yourself. Salut, je m'appelle Raissa, enchantée de tout. You know French, and you already know what I said. But if it wasn't that great, then oh well, whatever. I'm still learning. That's one of my, new goals this year is to learn French. If you guys want to be on that journey with me, let me know. We can be on it together. Next videos are probably like say some funny things in French or whatever, and you guys can pick up on it. We can learn French together. Anyways, hey X-Ray fam. Hey X-Ray fam, if you're back on my channel, I just want to say thank you for tuning in for another week. If you are new on my channel, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, baby. I know you want to stay tuned in. Anyways, so today's topic is know your self-worth. Know your value, how to level up, baby. I had posted a little question on my Instagram story. What would you guys like to see from me on my channel next? And I got a lot of self-confidence, even though I already have a video on my channel, self-confidence. If you want to learn how to build your self-confidence, just go ahead and click that video. I got nice feedback, even though people didn't necessarily comment. I mean, people did comment, but I didn't get like a lot of comments. People still slid up on my story, told me their personal story about how they build their self-confidence. And I love that people took my video and applied it to their life. It really made me feel good. That's the main reason why I make this video to begin with, because some people who don't have like big sisters, big brother, or parents who truly speak to them about these things, because sometimes parents like neglect that whole aspect about your self-worth and all these things. I can be your big sister. I'll be glad to be your big sis. Like, I would love to be, but you guys know what I like to say. Get a drink, get a wine, get a snack or whatever, and, just sit down, tune in with me. All right, so I'm just going to break this down with an example. This is going to be my first example, probably my only example, because I think it's pretty clear and thorough. You most likely will get the point with this example, all right? How to level up, know your self-worth. I think these two tie together because if you know your self-worth, you're going to level up, period. Like, if you know what you're capable of, if you know who you are, you're going to level up, period. In your job interviews, in your relationship, different aspects in life. If you know your self-worth, you know what you're going to tolerate and you know what you're not going to tolerate. Most likely you will not be tolerating BS, and most likely you have high standards and hella boundaries, which is okay. Listen, guys, have boundaries for yourself, especially in relationships. Have boundaries for yourself, okay? Let's just get into this example. Let's just get into it. If you have a friend and you know they are dirty, when I tell you they're cool, they're funny, but they don't really care. They don't really care about their living area. Like, they don't care how they drive. Like, their car probably has papers everywhere, food wrappers from yesterday's meal, you know what I mean? Like cups from like 2 weeks ago, Wingstop, trash bags in there, you know what I mean? Or you go to your friend's house, there's always dishes in the sink. It's probably roaches creeping on your ass. You've been scared to be there too long because you don't want a roach crawling in your hair. Like, y'all know some people like please, you know someone like that, please. So let's say you come to go visit your friend, walk into that house, and you already know homegirl or homeboy don't really care about how their living area looks. You're most likely not gonna care to take off your shoes in the front. Let's say it was raining outside. You don't even care to walk into the house and take off your shoes just because you know that person is always dirty, and you're not gonna really care and respect their household just because they don't respect yourself. How you treat yourself is how people are going to treat you. Period. Exclamation mark. How you treat yourself is how people are going to treat you. How you respect yourself is how people are going to respect you. If you don't respect yourself, baby girl and baby boy, people are not going to respect you. They're going to run all over you. They're not going to care. They're not gonna give a bleep. They're not gonna care. Now, let's say they came to your house. One, if you know your friend is dirty, I don't know why you're even bringing food to their house. But let's say you probably were out, you went to work or whatever, you went to go visit them, and you're hungry and you brought a meal to their place. Now you're probably eating a sloppy burger or a hot dog or just something that's probably messy. Eating a messy burger and the ketchup and the mustard now fell on the table. You're not gonna care to clean it up, right? Just because you know that friend is always dirty. You're like, okay, whatever. There's dishes in the sink. Who cares? I'm not gonna clean it. This girl doesn't clean it. You're probably going to leave the to-go box on the table. You're not even gonna care to throw it in the trash can just because your friend has trash everywhere. They have trash everywhere to the point where, like, damn, who cares if I throw my to-go box in the trash can because she has her own trash everywhere? Why not just leave my trash here? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? That was my terrible British accent. If you messed with it, let me know. I thought it was quite lush. I thought it was pretty great. Anyways, you're not gonna care. You're not gonna care to leave trash. You're not gonna care to throw away your stuff. You're probably gonna leave a napkin on the sink or the countertop near the sink. You're not gonna care. But now, let's say you got Miss Becky, you got your friend, your clean friend. You know, every time you step in that joint, it's smelling good, it's smelling nice, it's smelling lovely. The house probably was mopped that early morning or vacuumed that early morning, depending if they have wood floor tiles or carpet. You know that the house is smelling clean, it's smelling fresh. You can smell bleach in the restroom. Like, you know not to dare come from outside and it was raining and to bring those dirty shoes walking across the floor. You know not to dare. And my point is because you know that person's self-worth. You know how they treat their living area. You wouldn't dare to bring your dirty shoes and walk in their nice, clean house because they respected themselves enough to clean up their living area. You're gonna know, okay, let me respect their house. Let me respect them because, like, it's gonna be very rude of me to walk into someone's house that it's clear that they just cleaned it or something like that and just bring my trash dirty. Now, if you don't care, you don't have no home training, that's different. But, you know, if you have common sense, I mean, I learned that common sense is not common sense for everyone. But if you do, you know, like, hey, you know what? It's clear that they just cleaned this place. Let me take my shoes off at the door. You know, you're gonna be like that. And my point is, how you treat yourself is how people are gonna treat you. And if that example wasn't clear enough, I don't know what to tell you, bro, because I'm pretty sure that example was pretty clear. Just with the car. If you know your friend car is clean as hell, they got the tree hanging up on the mirror. It's always smelling good. It's smelling fresh. It's always smelling good. And the carpets are always clean. They get a car wash every other week. Like, you know, they're high maintenance. You're not going to come in that car with hella food and you're just munching everywhere. You got candy. You're leaving your wrappers in the cup holder. And even if you leave your wrapper in the cup holder, you know damn well to pick it up and throw it out when you leave, right? You're not just gonna drop it on the floor. You know better. Just because that person, they held themselves up to a standard where they know, okay, I'm not gonna have my car anyhow. This person knows to treat my place with respect. But if you go into their car and they're having a Wingstop bag from last week, McDonald's ice cup or whatever that they probably had last week, and you know they had it last week or 2 weeks ago, you just see trash in there, you're not gonna care. Like, you're gonna leave your little gum wrapper like, oh well, you already got 8-10 trash bags of food and whatever they had in there. You don't care to add it on there because they don't care themselves. And it just goes with relationships. Listen, it is so okay to set boundaries for yourself. Have standards. If you don't know your self-worth, you will be attracting all kind of trash boys because you don't know your self-worth. And 8 times out of 10, they'll just be using you. They'll just be using you. That's it. And it's okay. I feel like nowadays people, People will just do anything to be in a relationship. It is okay to be single and know yourself and know your worth. It's so okay. Like, I would rather be single than be in a relationship where someone is not respecting my boundaries. They're not respecting things I will not tolerate. And let me tell you something. When you know your self-worth, you'll be cutting off trash boys in your life quick. Now, I've gained this experience. I've been in a situation where it was like tolerated bullshit. And the thing is, I kept repeating myself almost every month, almost every other 3 weeks or 2 weeks. They're constantly doing the same thing that I told them I did not like. That person has no respect for you. And the fact that you keep bringing up things that you don't like and they're still not changing their ways just goes to show they don't value you and they don't know your self-worth. And most likely you don't know your self-worth because you're constantly repeating yourself. It's okay to cancel them out. It's okay. People want to be in a relationship just for the sake to say they're in a relationship. Who cares? Be in a relationship with yourself, honey. You trying to be in a relationship, but you ain't got no morals for yourself. You trying to be in a relationship, but you don't know your own self-value? What are you doing? My point is, how you treat yourself is how people are going to treat you. If you're a girl or a guy that don't tolerate no BS, anybody who comes in your presence knows not to talk to you or treat you any kind of way. And if they talk to you or treat you any kind of way, you know in your heart that they're going to get left with the swiftness. You're going to cut them off so fast. They know that. And this is my energy all 2021. Act up. You're cut off. Like, if I tell you something once, cool, fair warning. If I tell you something twice, I probably like you a little bit. I'm trying to give you another chance. But if I feel like I need to tell you 3 times, you're out because you don't respect me, especially if it's like things that I definitely don't tolerate. You don't respect me. And to be honest, it's better cutting someone off very quick and fast than being in that situation for months tolerating bullshit. And the thing, knowing your self-value, you're going to be able to cut off trash boys quick. You're probably going to be dealing with them for a month or 2. Done. I'm off you. Next person, month or 2. Done. I'm off you. Until you meet that person that respects you and value you, it's gonna be all great because this person knows your own worth. They know your worth because they see that you know your own worth. They value you and they respect you. More the point is, how you treat yourself is how people are gonna treat you. You gotta know your self-worth. God created people in his own image. He created you from dust. When you die, you'll be dust. Your flesh, who cares? It's your soul and your spirit that will stay alive. It will stay alive. People are not going to remember you from your flesh. You're going to remember how you carried yourself, how you treated other people, all these great qualities that you possess. That's what really, truly matters. If you know all these great things you possess, like, let me tell you, like, really, like, if you truly, truly think about it, if you know all the great qualities you possess, why would you stay in a relationship or a situationship with someone who doesn't appreciate or respect you? You won't just because you know yourself and you know your self-worth. Okay, babes, listen, I don't want to rant too long. I hope you guys got something out of this. If you didn't know all these things already, I hope you take everything in and you apply it to your life. That's all I want. So thanks for tuning in for another video. X-ray out. Oh, look at my little niece. Look at my little niece. Look at my niece. Hold on. She's coming. Say hi, mama. Say hi, mama. Hey. Did you have fun? Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you want to see anything else from moi, or if you got any other topics that you want to talk about, go ahead and leave any comment. I actually had fun talking about this. So, yeah. I think she's trying to give me a kiss. Say hi. All right. X-ray out. Love you guys.